Meanwhile, though, a responder rescue ship carrying 347 migrants from 8 different countries has arrived in Italy. Libya is the main departure point for mostly African migrants seeking to cross the Mediterranean to Europe. Smugglers arrange ill-equipped and overcrowded vessels that frequently break down or sink. On October the 25th, aid group Doctors Without Borders found 25 dead migrants submerged in water and fuel at the bottom of another rubber boat off Libya. One rescued migrant was from Nigeria, says she was escaping the Boko Haram insurgency. Let's discuss this further now with CCTV's Mariam Zaid, who is keeping tabs on this story from the European Union headquarters in Brussels. Mariam, what is the expected impact, though, of NATO's deployment in support of anti-migration efforts in the Mediterranean?
Well, today was the second day of the NATO Defence Ministers meeting at NATO headquarters in Brussels, and the agenda was very much driven by tackling the migration crisis. It would seem that how NATO will look to tackle the crisis will be through closer cooperation with the EU. And Jens Stoltenberg, the NATO Secretary General, said that the relationship is closer than ever. They said that they want to take cooperation with the EU to the next level with joint efforts with Greece and Turkey. They have reduced migrant numbers across the agency and that they will continue the agent deployment.
But Mariam, how exactly is this expected to work, though? Is it clear at this point if the deployment is to help in rescue efforts or act as a deterrent measure?
Well, the Secretary General highlighted that the situation in the Mediterranean is urgent. They said that what they want to do is to work better with the EU on human trafficking. So what it really seems is that the policy will be to tackle people profiting off the back of the crisis and to limit the numbers of people trying to get to Europe. So the NATO policy seems to be mirroring the direction in which the EU charted at the European summit a few weeks ago, which is to limit and control migrant numbers. The new operation, as we were all talking about just a bit earlier before, Sea Guardian will complement the EU Operation Sophia, and in 2 weeks the NATO ships and planes will be in the centre of the Mediterranean to aid EU operations there.
All right, Mariam Zaid for us there in Brussels.